Some movies feel like a vacation, not just because they're set in Italy or Greece, but because they're full of warm light, open windows, timeless interiors, and the kind of houses that make you want to pause the film and screenshot every frame. If you love movies where architecture, atmosphere, and summer vibes are just as important as the story, you'll want to see this list. A bigger splash. Starting with this one, it's set on the island of Pantelleria in Italy, and the architecture here is very raw and minimalistic. The villa is carved right into the rocky landscape. It feels a bit wild and isolated, with flat roofs, stone textures, and those big empty spaces that somehow feel emotional, not your typical cozy summer house, but very striking. Mamma mia! This one's just pure joy. Set on a Greek island, actually filmed in Skopelos, it's full of whitewashed walls, bright blue doors, and little winding staircases. Everything feels warm and open. It's not perfect or polished, more like a relaxed summer postcard, and that little hotel Donna runs is so charming with all those sea views. The Lost Daughter, another Greek island movie, but totally different in tone. It was filmed in Spetses, and the architecture is more refined. Lots of elegant stone houses, olive trees, little courtyards. The mood is quiet, sometimes tense, but the setting really carries this peaceful, slightly melancholic summer feeling. The Count of Monte-Cristo. This one came out recently, and visually it's gorgeous. It was filmed in Malta and parts of southern Italy, and you really feel the historical vibe. Old castles, huge stone halls, sea cliffs, candlelit rooms. It's dramatic, but that's exactly what makes it feel so rich and cinematic. A Good Year. Here's a classic quit your job and move to the countryside fantasy. It's all about an old vineyard in Provence with a big rustic house surrounded by lavender and vines. The interiors are worn but full of character. Faded shutters, tiled floors, everything bathed in golden light. Very cozy and very French. Letters to Juliet. This film takes you from Verona to the Tuscan hills, and honestly, every stop is beautiful. There's this gorgeous old farmhouse that becomes part of the story, plus all the little towns they visit are like living paintings. The Man from U.N.C.L.E. This, in my opinion, is Guy Ritchie's most stylish and visually beautiful film. Set across Rome and the Mediterranean, every location looks like it came straight from a fashion magazine. You've got sleek 1960s villas, grand staircases, old palazzos with patterned floors, and elegant European hotels. There's something incredibly polished about the way this movie is framed. The colors, the symmetry, the wardrobe, the architecture, it all fits together perfectly. It's a summer film with a cool vintage edge, and I rewatch it mostly just to admire the visuals. Under the Tuscan Sun. This one's basically a love letter to renovating a house in Italy. The villa is a total mess at first, but watching it come back to life is part of the charm. Terracotta tiles, stone arches, hand-painted details. It's full of character. The White Lotus Season 2. Yes, it's technically a series, but the location is so stunning I couldn't skip it. It was filmed in an old monastery-turned-hotel in Taormina, Sicily. Think arched windows, frescoes, balconies overlooking the sea. The kind of place that looks luxurious, but a little haunted too. Perfect for a messy summer story. Marie Antoinette. This one is pure aesthetic pleasure. It's set at Versailles and the Petit Trianon, and everything feels soft, romantic, and pastel. Marble columns, gilded mirrors, delicate furniture. It's like walking into a Rococo painting, and the gardens are just as dreamy. Call Me by Your Name. I mean, this one's on every list for a reason. The villa in northern Italy feels completely lived in. There are shelves overflowing with books, worn wooden furniture, tiled kitchen floors, and dusty windows that let in the warmest light. It's casual, intellectual, and very nostalgic. The Talented Mr. Ripley. This one is visually flawless. From Roman apartments to Amalfi villas, it's filled with classic Italian architecture. Clean lines, bright courtyards, tiled floors, sea views. It's all beautiful, but there's always something darker underneath. It's like luxury with a sharp edge. Summertime. A quieter choice. This one stars Katharine Hepburn as a solo traveller in Venice. It's slow, reflective, and every location is stunning. You get bridges, canals, courtyards, tiny antique stores. The city itself is the co-star and it looks magical in every shot. Saltburn, probably the most unexpected summer setting. This huge English estate is over the top and weirdly beautiful. Massive rooms, sculpted gardens, hallways that feel endless. It's both grand and suffocating, but you can't take your eyes off it. Definitely a summer house like no other. The great beauty. And finally, this one. It's not just a movie, it's an experience. Shot entirely in Rome, it features palaces, fountains, rooftop views, and empty streets at dawn. The architecture is so important here. It's about beauty, memory, and what's left behind. Every frame is stunning. So that's my personal ranking of the most beautiful summer films. Not just for the stories, but for how they look and feel. Let me know, what's your favorite summer movie with beautiful locations or architecture? Or is there a film that made you want to drop everything and move to Italy? Thanks for watching, and if you want more recommendations like this, subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.